Did you tell him?
I told him, and I planted the seed, and we'll see what he does.
Thank you, Hermes. That's all that I ask. How did he react?
Phobos is strong, both intellectually and mentally and physically. Dan has given Dan Gregory a sense of regret for having lived his life. Quite morbid. He wishes he were dead. He also has a value for exterminating the earth, feeling that the world is some enemy that is beyond his control, that if he could do that, it would give him a sense of power, that no mortal would ever have to live through what he did ever again.
Oh my gosh. And what of the parabola schema?
Oh my god. You know how the critical mass of those structures that give human beings their sense of being alive and vital, that caused humans to become infatuated with the dominion and blood of the Lamb crowd at that great expansion of the mortal population?
Yes?
Well, he's going to do it again, but he's instructed me to create a maxima and a minima, where at the low ends of the population, he's going to use the massive associations with massive death and war and suffering in order to decrease the authority of those things, and then the minima and then the maxima, he's going to assign the value of his own, of destruction and war, and ruin.
Oh my gosh. This must be the work of your sons. What? Your sons are preternatural killers and manipulators. They're more dangerous than than anything I've ever seen before. Or at least, many of them. Aphrodite, you have to be willing to acknowledge
That the nature of hominid kind is not love. It is power and individuality, for that is your ace in the hole. Individuality is the base of all that they do, and that comes from breeding and lust. With your powers, you could have a major impact on Ares' game plan. However, Phobos is using the fact that you do not want to acknowledge this to his advantage.
the way we impact and think about the world shapes it. If I use my powers that way, it will make the world more authoritarian and evil than it already is. You have to use a bit of hope, a bit of faith, or else things only get worse.
I understand that you have an ideal for how you want your life and the universe to be. But the longer you cling to these ideals, the harder it is going to be to win. That is my advice to you, Aphrodite.
Thank you, wise Athena.
Ooh. Barbiturates, anybody?
No, Hermes. You've got pills?